Welcome to the third official episode of RB Plus, the series where we take a look back at all my videos from 2025 and basically do sequels or supplementary content related to the subject of that video. Is that a good two-sentence explanation? I don't know. If you really want to know more about it, go check out episode 1. I explained it in a lot more detail. But today, we're going to be talking about the third Ross Brightside video, the one from March. If you don't know, the video from March was, have you ever put butter on a Poptart? Where I tried putting butter on Poptarts with my friend Fisher, a.k.a. Lerberg, because there's that song from that one episode of Family Guy where they sing, have you ever put butter on a Poptart? It's so freaking good. And I was always like, is butter on Pop-Tarts good? And we tried it, and our rousing conclusion was no, it wasn't. And we learned nothing from that video. But actually, just to give a little background information about that video, we originally recorded that 6 months before that video came out. And the reason I never turned it into a video was because we really just didn't like what we recorded. We thought it was really boring, thought there was no way to make it entertaining. But then March rolled around, and I had another idea for a video, multiple ideas. I think originally I was going to do what was it called? What's the Wendy's, not Wendy's, can I talk? What's the McDonald's shake called? The Shamrock Shake. I was going to do something called the Shamrock Shake versus the Shamrock Shake, where I just taste tested a Shamrock Shake, and then I made my own at home. But then I realized I don't know how to make a milkshake, and I don't want to pay a lot of, hundreds of dollars to get, a blender or something, because I don't make money from these YouTube videos yet, and I don't have a lot of money. So I never ended up doing that. I did do a taste test for the Shamrock Shake, but I'm not even going to show it to you because it wasn't entertaining. It was a nothing burger. And then, what did I try to do? I don't know what I tried to do after that, but I was thinking, what can I do for a quick video, just like February? I had a hard time figuring out making videos early in the year, but then I remembered we never edited that Pop-Tart video, and I ended up making it, and it ended up being super entertaining and fun. I just rewatched it before this video just to get a baseline of my opinions of the buttery Pop-Tarts. And then I got lost down a little rabbit hole rewatching my videos earlier in the year. So I'm recording this a little later than I planned. I've only been awake for about an hour and a half right now. That's why my voice might sound a little gravelly. But I wanted to do this early in the morning because we are going to be, I guess I want to say redemption for the Pop-Tart video, because, not redemption in a way where, the Pop-Tart video was bad and I want to make it better, like with the Happy Halloween. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking if I was recording. But yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm not trying to redeem it because it's bad. I'm trying to redeem it because when we tried the butter on the Pop-Tarts, Fisher, a.k.a. Lerberg, all he had for butter at his house was olive oil butter. And I literally said in the video, and I cut out every time I said it except once, I believe, I said, that's going to ruin the taste. It's going to not taste as good as a normal butter on Pop-Tart. But he was like, oh, it doesn't matter. So in this video, I wanted to try it without olive oil butter. And I also just... Oh, my fridge just went off. I also, this is something I thought of because originally what I was going to do for this RB Plus was take the vlog and what we recorded for Have You Ever Put Butter on a Pop-Tart? And just put all the clips together and call it Have You Ever Put Butter on a Pop-Tart? The full cut. And that's what the RB Plus was going to be. But then I put them all together and I realized, this is kind of lame and nobody wants to watch this. So I went to take a shower and I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try putting butter on Pop-Tarts again without olive oil butter and maybe with a couple new flavors. So that's what we're doing in this RB Plus, and that's why we're not in front of my desk like all the other RB Pluses so far. We are in my kitchen, and that's why I'm holding my phone, because my MacBook would have really bad mic quality if I didn't. So, yeah, if you're excited to see me try some Poptarts, stick around, because we're going to be buttering up some Poptarts. I'm actually going to be doing a little bit more cutting in this video than the normal RB Plus. You know, instead of just one cut, it's like, I don't know, like 2 cuts or something, because I got to move my laptop around so you can get better view of the Poptarts. So I'm going to do that. I will see you when I'm in front of that microwave. All right, I'm not like super close to the microwave yet. I am going to angle my camera down when it comes time. But we got my plate here. I just realized I totally don't have the Poptarts here. Let me show you what I got here. We have a what is it? Variety pack with 3 different fruit flavors. Now, when I was at the store last night buying Poptarts, I was trying to figure out which ones should I try, because last time we tried the 2 very, very basic Poptarts, frosted strawberry and frosted cinnamon. Those are like the 2 genders of Poptarts, and everything else is based off that. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe that. Here, let me angle my camera down a little bit. There we go. That's better. But those are the baselines. But today, or not today, god damn it. Oops. Okay, last night, I was there and I was like, well, do I like do an offshoot of that? Like I do a blueberry for the strawberry and like, I don't know, a chocolate flavor for the Poptarts. But here's the thing. One, well, they actually were on sale, so this point may be kind of mute, but I didn't want to buy multiple types of Poptarts because I really don't like eating Poptarts that much. They're super sugary, and I already have enough coffee every day. So I wasn't excited to buy that because I was intending on buying 3 Poptarts because I wanted to up the ante a little bit, make it a little more entertaining. But also the other reason is I think it'd be good to have one of the flavors from the original video, the strawberry. But also, for some reason, when I eat chocolate Poptarts in particular, the last couple times, I've just felt really, really disgusting and sick afterwards. And it doesn't happen with cinnamon or the fruit flavors. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. I don't know if it's like a placebo thing or like the chocolate is just too much for my body. I don't know. But I didn't want to make myself sick for a video. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to get the chocolate. I'm not going to get this Girl Scout mint cookie flavor I was considering getting. I'm just going to go basic and get this 3-pack because it's all fruit flavors. And if I remember correctly, we hated the fruit flavor with the Poptart on it last time. So I figured, hey, you know what? We're going all in on the fruit. So that's my long-winded explanation of why I chose these 3 flavors. Now, it's, see if it focuses, it might not. It's frosted strawberry, frosted cherry, and frosted blueberry. So, you know, I don't really know how this is going to taste. To be honest, even though I just rewatched the video, I don't really remember how the buttered Poptarts tasted, because when I edited it, it was literally half a year later. And it was a very quick video we recorded, so I don't remember it that well. But we're going to be using proper butter. Alright, so now the camera's angled down so you can see me actually making the Poptarts. You won't get to see my funny face, so sorry about that. But this is the butter I've got. I wanted to get unsalted butter, because in the original video I said, oh, it'd be better with unsalted. But the unsalted was like $1 more, and I'm trying to be cheap here, so I just got the salted stuff. I don't think that'll harsh the taste test too much on like olive oil butter, in my opinion, because, you know, it's just a little salt. But who knows, maybe in like RB++ or something, I'll do this with unsalted butter, and then I'll actually try chocolate Poptarts. But we gotta open, here, let me angle this up a little bit. Yeah, alright. Here, let me get on my knees here. So we're going to open this butter. What we're going to do, so in RB, oh, not RB, well, yeah, in RB, have you ever put butter on a Poptart? We split them in half, had one uncooked Poptart with butter and one cooked Poptart with butter. Now, call it laziness or not wanting to eat a lot of Pop-Tarts, but I'm not going to be doing it that way since we have 3 this time. I'm just going to be doing 1 cooked with butter on it because I think we did that just to get a good range of the taste of the buttered Pop-Tarts. But this time, sorry. Here, let me go all the way back here. No, you can't hear me. Here, let me just point the camera up. I don't need to cut. So this time, I'm only going to do it cooked because nobody eats cold Pop-Tarts with butter on them. Like, I don't like cooking Pop-Tarts. I just think it's way more convenient and it honestly tastes better when they're uncooked, raw. I don't know if I would describe a Pop-Tart as raw, but a raw Pop-Tart. But if you're going to put butter on a Pop-Tart, you're not putting it on a raw Pop-Tart. No. But if you're the kind of person who cooks Pop-Tarts, you're going to put butter. But if you're the kind that doesn't, you're not going to use butter. So I don't think the 2 different taste tests are absolutely necessary. So I'm just going to be making 3 of these. I'm probably going to split them in half because I don't want 3 whole Pop-Tarts. And I don't want to waste food. So I'm going to split them in half. We're going to rub the Pop-Tart on the front of it. In the last video, I freaked out at Fisher, A.K. Lerberg, because he put butter on the frosted side. And I was like, oh, I thought you were supposed to put it on the other side. But while watching that, I was like, well, if you put it on the other side, you'll have to, like, eat it upside down. So, yeah, I'm going to be putting the butter on the frosted side, spreading it, cooking it in the microwave for, I don't know, like 30 seconds. I don't know how long you do that. And we're going to be doing a taste test. So, yes. Let's do it. Okay, so we're back to having no face here. Sorry if my mic quality at these sections are bad. I can't hold my mic my mic and my phone at the same time. I'm using my phone as a mic because I don't have a proper microphone. I mean, I don't have a proper, like, lav mic. So here we go. First one, the strawberry Pop-Tart, the classic, the good one. You know, I like strawberry Pop-Tarts. They taste pretty good. So let's grab... Here, let me actually show it here. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to be grabbing 1. We're going to split it in half here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's the first Pop-Tart. Let's stick this back in the bag. You know, strawberry is the one that's literally everywhere. So... I've had it a lot, but I don't necessarily love it the most, you know. Next, this is the one I grabbed next, is the cherry flavor. I actually really, really love cherry. I haven't gotten this 3-pack in a long time, but I used to get these back when I was in college, and I really liked the cherry one and the blueberry one more than the strawberry because you just never saw them separated. So I remember liking cherry a lot. I think it might have been my favorite. It has a sweeter taste to it. Honestly, I really like cherry flavors because as a kid, my mom hated cherry flavored stuff and would never get it. So when I was older and I could get it myself, I liked it more. But that's the cherry split in half. You know, it's a little pinker than the strawberry. So there you go. We're going to put it back in the bag. Yep. And then finally, we have blueberry, which is... I don't remember my thoughts on blueberry. I'll be honest with you. I liked it, but I don't know if I liked it more than strawberry or not. So I'm interested to see. Because I know I just rewatched it, but I kind of skipped the taste testing sections. I skimmed through them. I can't remember if it was strawberry or cinnamon that was gross. So I'm really excited to see if these 3 different fruit flavors taste any different with butter on them, or it's like, oh, that's way less than half. Well, whatever, that's fine. Oh, yeah, here's the split blueberry. It's white, similar to the strawberry, but it has more blue sprinkles on it. So, yeah, I'm excited to see if this video topic is interesting or not. But we need to butter these Pop-Tarts. So let me Let me angle that camera back down again. We got the butter here. So, ooh. Oh, let me actually show it here. Goddamn. Okay. Sorry, I'm struggling. Typically, if I was making a video like this for like normal RB, I'd cut all this out. I'm not used to keeping everything in like this, but you know. Alright. We got the butter. Peanut butter toast, yeah. I like peanut butter, the butter. Peanut butter toast, yeah. I like peanut butter. Okay. It's not spreading very well. I guess it's spreading alright. You know, I hate spreading my own butter like this. Because normally I like to melt it first and then spread it because it's so much easier. And it's honestly overstimulating spreading butter on things. And I know that's like, bro, come on. It's like that tweet that's like, you guys can't do anything about ADHD, people. But that's how it is. I mean, I don't have ADHD, but I got something wrong with me. I don't know what it is. Because I get so overstimulated so easily. I don't know. I might be autistic or have OCD. I don't know. But you don't care about that. But I normally melt the butter in a small dish. But like Fisher A.K. Lerberg said, when I was like, oh, you're supposed to melt the butter before spreading it. He's like, that's why we're cooking it. Oh, no. The strawberry one broke. No! Oh, God damn it. I told you, this is overstimulating. Okay, I hope that's enough. You know, it'll seep into there. When it cooks, it seeps. It seeps. Seep is such a weird word. Never realized till right now. It's like, I don't know. I can't talk and do things. I'm like Link from Good Mythical Morning in that one episode where he tries to cut the sandwich at the same time. Oh, too much on my hands. I told you guys. Okay, last Poptart. With the butter on it. That song that I was singing earlier, I like peanut butter toast, yeah, I like peanut butter. There was this app by a company, I think that's called Shmule, that they made like a piano app and a bunch of apps, but they had an app that like took sentences you recorded and like remixed them into rap. And when I got my iPod one Christmas, I went to my dad's house because my parents were divorced. I want to say that's a lore drop, but I've alluded to it like a million times. So, but I was over there for like a few days, and we were messing with that app. My dad was fascinated with it as much as I was, and one of the phrases we said was he was mimicking his dog, my dog Elliot, because he had a voice for him. Or you would talk like... I can't even do the voice, but one time he recorded into the mic of the iPod, I like peanut butter toast, yeah, I like peanut butter. And it turned into a rap. And me and my dad still reference that to this day. I like peanut butter toast, yeah, I like peanut butter to butter. Alright, that one's kind of scuffed. These are kind of scuffed, low-key. But they're going to seep in. So... yeah, that is butter on the Poptarts. Let me separate them here. This is kind of going wrong. They're all messed up, but, you know, we got a good enough sample size here. I gotta rewrap this butter. Ugh. And now we gotta cook these in the microwave. I would toast them. Like, you know, I'd toast them, then put the butter on there. But I don't have a toaster, so we can't do that. Alright, the butter is now back in the fridge, and now I have to microwave this stuff. Let me just look up the optimal time for cooking a Poptart, because I don't want to screw it up. You know, I look up a lot of stuff like this, and I feel dumb sometimes. There's like, if I have the internet, I might as well use it. How long to microwave a Poptart? Oh god, I feel so dumb looking this up. 3 seconds on high for the official method, or 18-20 for a softer, buttery result. Three seconds? Heat on high for 3 seconds. All right, I'm going to do it for 10 seconds. So we're going to place these bad boys in the microwave for 10 seconds. All right, let's see how this goes. We're going to do 10 seconds. It says 3, but I don't know. I think when we did the video, we did like 30 or something. I don't know. Jeez. All right. You guys ready for redemption? Did that work? I mean, nah, we need to put that in a little bit more. Right, I'm putting that in for like, oops. Oh, yeah, I gotta have my mic. I'm gonna put that in for like 10 more seconds. It says 3 seconds or like 28 to 30 seconds. And I want it to be similar to the last video. Where it's a little, yeah, there we go. All right. That's what it was like the last video. Oh, baby. Okay. Look at that. Here, let me give you a little. Look at that. It's like they're all seeped in, like I said. They're super yellow now, and now they're like they were in the original video. So now we could do the proper taste test. So let's do one more funny cut. All right, ignore my dirty dishes in the back. I plan on doing them later today. But we're going to be trying these funny Poptarts. I wanted to keep them on camera and have me on camera. Okay, yeah, that's... Hold on. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be trying. I want to try the strawberry first because it's one we had in the last video. So I think it'd be a good equalizer. Sorry about the lighting. You get what you get here on RB+. I have a window right there. But here we go. Let's see if I remember what it tastes like, if it's as bad as I remember. Okay. Literally? Okay. That is better than I remember. It just tastes like a cooked Pop-Tart, but there is a little bit of a, I want to say a buttery taste, like a, I don't know what to describe it as, like a little bit of a grease kick in there. Not like grease from like a burger, but like, you know, the greasy feeling you get when you eat butter. Sticky, I guess. It just tastes like a normal strawberry Pop-Tart, a cooked one, which I don't really like that much, but like with a little bit of a buttery kick. I could see how someone would like that. I'll be honest. I can see why Peter and Quagmire said, have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I think I know why they say that, because it's a cooked Pop-Tart, but with like a little buttery kick to it. And I think that proves what I was talking about with this original video, is we kind of did it rushed. We didn't get the right ingredients. Like, I think the olive oil butter made it taste worse, and I also think he might have cooked it too long. Right there, I was surprised by 3 seconds. So I think it might have been overcooked and with the wrong kind of butter. But that was honestly not too bad. I could see why people like that. But now we gotta try the other flavors here. Let's do blueberry next, because I want to save the best for last with cherry. I'm expecting pretty much the same for the other two Pop-Tarts, but you know what? We're here. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. Oh. Mm-mm. That ain't good. Mm-mm. No. No. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's not good, because I just don't like blueberry stuff that much, or blueberry Pop-Tarts. I don't taste the butter that much on this one. The butter this time around, I think I put less on there. That's another thing I did different here. It's a lot more subtle. But I don't think I like the cooked blueberry that much anyway. And the butter doesn't make it any better. So I don't recommend the cooked blueberry Pop-Tart with butter on it. It's too tart. And again, it might just be because I don't like the blueberry Pop-Tart. But strawberry is the best one so far. But let's try the cherry to round this out. This is the biggest one so far. I don't know if I like this or not. So let's see. Oh! Oh my god! Ugh! That is disgusting! Guys, do not mix cherry and butter. That is so gross! It's got the, like, sweet, maybe, like, I guess tart? No, not tart. I don't know what you would describe cherry as. Like, fruity flavor mixed with the little bit of saltiness, butteriness from the butter, but cooked. It's absolutely vile. I did not expect this. Oh my god. That is so bad. That is so gross. Okay. Okay. I gotta finish it all. I'm dedicated. Okay. Hold on. Nope. Let me grab a paper towel real quick. But, you know what? There's glimpses of goodness in there. Like, the butter and the cherry do absolutely not mix. And now I kind of wish I did this with uncooked Pop-Tarts, but I'm not eating more Pop-Tarts after these last two. That's too much for me. But I actually did learn something there. I was kind of worried with the strawberry and the blueberry. It was just like, you know, these are alright and not very good, but nothing new I didn't learn. But the cherry, the sweetness of the cherry mixed with the saltiness of the butter cooked is not good. But there's some bites where I didn't get the butter, and it was just cherry, and it was delicious. But with the butter on there, no, I do not recommend putting butter on a cherry Pop-Tart. In fact, I'd rank it cherry, blueberry, strawberry, and if I had to remember, I think I might put cinnamon above the blueberry. So what I learned is other Pop-Tart flavors are not any better with butter on them. And if you use normal butter, the strawberry tastes better, and if you don't overcook it. So, that was my redemption for putting butter on a Pop-Tart. And you know what? I'm glad I did this again. I might do it with more flavors one day. Who knows? If you enjoyed this RB Plus, this little different format than the other two where I move the camera around, let me know. You want to see more off-the-cuff taste tests on this channel? Because I think I'm trying to phase them out of normal Ross Brightside. So I'll do that here. But I think that's going to be the end of this RB Plus. I learned what I wanted to learn. I did the experiment, and I definitely learned something about the cherry Pop-Tarts. So if you enjoyed, share with your friends, like, subscribe, and play me out. Train on the water, boat on the track. Train on the water, boat on the track. Okay.